Well, hey there, folks. Meteorologist Matt Barentine. We're looking ahead towards Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, so I'm going to go ahead and get this up for you full screen. We're going to talk about, a system approaching us on Christmas Eve. You can see that there off to the west over there in Texas and Arkansas. At midnight, things should be pretty fine across our area. Big man will have no problem flying around the Gulf Coast, but there will be some rain moving in from the west, and by the time we wake up on Christmas morning, it will be approaching. And by lunchtime on Christmas Day, I think we'll have a pretty good round of rain moving on in on our Christmas Day. And that'll last into the afternoon as well. At times, we could be seeing some heavy rain. Nothing severe is expected, but pretty decent chance of seeing some rain here throughout the day on our Christmas Day. We could have some heavy rain at times. Now, keep in mind what we're looking at here. What we're looking at over here is a long-range model. So they paint with a very broad brush. They have very low resolution. So what you're seeing here isn't a depiction of what exactly the radar is going to look like on Christmas Day. What you're seeing here is the model seeing where the rain chances are essentially the highest, okay? And where you see the orange and then the yellows, rain chances are pretty high. And in dark greens, still pretty high. And maybe a little bit heavier where the yellow and oranges are as well. So that's what it's showing. That's not exactly what the radar is going to look like. Now, as we get closer in time, we'll get the medium range models. They have better resolution. And then eventually, obviously, we'll get into the short range models, which have really fine resolution and can give us more details and the exact timing and exactly how much rain we're going to get. So what we can tell you about this far out, we're 6 days out from Christmas, is that rain is likely, could be steady rain. Don't think we're going to see anything severe here, but we could see some pretty steady rain. It's just a matter of how much exactly we're going to get, the exact timing, some of those details. We're going to have to wait a little bit to get into the closer range models to give you more of those details. Let's look at the forecast here for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Christmas Eve, pretty nice day, temperatures in the 60s, partly cloudy. We'll have a chance of some showers, particularly as we get into the evening. Christmas Day, better chance of rain, obviously, there. And temperature's going to be mild. I mean, it's going to be 50s in the morning, 60s in the afternoon. I know a lot of folks will ask, well, what about a white Christmas? Well, let me go back here to this model here, and I'll put this into motion. And to have a white Christmas, you need to have an inch of snow, of freshly fallen snow. Basically, it just fell within 24 hours or something like that. I can't remember the exact thing that people say is for white Christmas, but I want you to notice here, look at this. I mean, even all the way up to St. Louis and Chicago, not a white Christmas. All right. Now they'll have some snow on the ground probably up in Chicago, but they're not going to have freshly fallen snow. And northern Maine will. So if you want to go to northern Maine or out in the Rockies, obviously the Rockies are going to be your best bet if you actually want a true white Christmas. Probably what you're going to have to do. Now there will be some snow on top of the mountains in North Carolina that have ski resorts, up in Gatlinburg and up near Boone and those areas. They do have some snow on the mountains because they make some snow at those ski resorts. So, I mean, take it as, however you want to take that. I mean, it's not really natural snow, but there's snow there. That's the only place in the southeast you're going to find any snow. It's going to have to be man-made. It's going to be too warm. It's going to be kind of a warm Christmas across probably about 2/3 of the U.S. All right, here's what it looks like in Mobile today. Beautiful day, lots of sunshine, temperatures in the 60s, gorgeous, gorgeous day. Tonight, you have an ugly Christmas sweater party, or maybe you're going to Bellingrath to see the lights. Looks pretty good as we head into the evening. There's the Bellingrath lights there. When I went Monday night, it was in the 60s. Didn't even want to touch some hot cocoa. Tonight, though, you can do the hot cocoa if you're out there, because temperatures will be dropping through the 50s and then into the 40s as you head later into the evening. So we'll be turning a bit chilly if you're headed out to see those Bellingrath lights or doing the ugly Christmas sweater thing in downtown Pensacola tonight. That'll be a good night to do it because it'll be chilly enough for an ugly Christmas sweater. Tomorrow morning, down to around freezing. In fact, both Saturday and Sunday mornings, we should have a light freeze north of I-10. South of I-10, likely staying a bit above freezing. Highs will be in the 50s both Saturday and Sunday as well. So it's a chilly weekend. The thing is, that chilly air just doesn't last. Temperatures bounce back as we go into next week. And like I said, by Christmas Eve, fairly mild. Christmas Day definitely will be mild. I mean, near 70 in the afternoon and 50s in the morning. A pretty kind of a warm Christmas here coming up for us. And once again, with those rain showers, it might keep you inside most of the day. We'll be, like I said, as we get closer to Christmas Day, we'll be getting more details on all this and filling in all those details for you here on Fox 10. Once again, thank you so much for joining us. We will see you soon here at Fox 10 News.